Hello guys, welcome to the Michsurd Academy. So in today's tutorial, I will be teaching you indices. Okay, now indices is one of the basic fundamental topic in mathematics. All right, now in indices, we normally see something like this. Let's use this letters to represent numbers. Okay, all right. Now here A is said to be the base and B is said to be the power. All right. Now, so for example, we can have something like 2 raised to power 3, or you can see 3 raised to power 7. You can see 4 raised to power 2, and so many of them. Okay. So the point here is that we have a base and we have a power. All right. Now, normally, if you see 2 raised to power 3, it means 2 times 2 times what? Times 2 into 3 places, which is 2 times 2 is 4 times this is 8. If you see this 3 raised to power 7, it means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into what? 7 places. Alright, now you see 4 raised to power 2, it also means 4 times what? 4 into 2 places. Okay, so this is what this powers what entails. So it means that we multiply the base based on the numbers of powers we have there. All right, now in these indices we have laws that help us to do our operation in indices, how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply, and the rest of them. So we are going to check out those laws now. Okay, so we look at the laws of indices. Now, number one law is called the product law. Now, for the product law, we have it to be if we have a raised to power b times a raised to power c. Of course, where a, b, and c they represent what? Numbers. Okay. Now, this will be from the power law. It means that once the bases are the same, we take a common base, that is a, then add up the powers so that we have b plus what? Plus c. So this is what we refer to as the what? The product law. Now for example, if I have 2 raised to power 3 times 2 raised to power 4, this will be, because the bases are the same, it will give us what? 2, which is the common base. Then we add up the what? The powers. So that we have, this is 2, 3 plus 4 is what? Is 7. So we have 2 raised to power what? 7. Yeah, if we have 3 raised to power minus 1 times 3 raised to power 3, okay, this will be, since the bases are the same, we take the common base, which is 3, then we have minus 1 plus what? Plus 3. We add up the powers, so that this will be equal to 3. Then if you add up the powers, you have minus 1 plus 3 will give you what? 2. So this becomes our what? Our answer. So this is what we mean by the product law. Then the next we have is the quotient. The quotient law. It says that if we have a base b with a power b, divide by a raised to power c, okay, that this will be equal to, since the bases are the same, we take the common base a, then because we are dividing, we subtract the powers. I hope you get that. The difference between this and this, here we were multiplying, we add up the powers. Here, because we are dividing, we subtract the powers. Alright, now for example, if I have 4 raised to power 3 divided by 4 raised to power 2, this will be equal to 4, which is the common base, okay, raised to power 3, because we are dividing, we subtract. All right, so that this will be 4 raised to power 3 minus 2 is what? Is 1. So we have our answer as 4 raised to power what? 1. As well, of course, you can leave your answer as what? Just 4. It means that the power is still what? 1. Alright, so anytime you don't see any power here, it means that the power is what? Is 1. Alright, so another example, if we have 3 raised to power 5 divided by 3 raised to power 3. Okay, this will be the common base, which is 3. Alright, then we subtract the powers. We have 5 minus what? 3, which is equal to 3 raised to power what? 2. So that this becomes our what? Our answer. Of course, you know, you can still leave your answer as 3 times 3, which is what? 9. The same thing happens to these ones. Alright. Okay, so this is for the quotient law. Let us take another law. So I'll wipe this side of the board. So for the third law, we have the zeroth law. Now, what does the zeroth law say? If a, or you can call it the zeroth index law, I think that is better. So that if you have a base a raised to power 0, it is automatically what? 1. Are we together? Alright. So if you have, for example, let's say I have 5 raised to power 0, it will be equal to what? 1. Then I have 10 raised to power 0, it is equal to what? 1. 100 raised to power 0, it is equal to what? 1. So that is for the zeroth index law. Please don't mistake this with your degree. This is not 5 degree. This is 5 raised to power what? 0. Alright? So that you don't make that mistake. Alright. Now we have another one, which is the fractional index law. Now for the fractional index law, it says that if you have a base that is raised to a power that is a fraction, okay, that this means that we are going to have this power that have a fraction. We look at the denominator of that power, which is c. We refer it as the root, okay. Then we refer this as the simply the power. Okay, this is just a simple way for you to remember. If you have a raised to the power b over c, this becomes the root and this becomes the power. Alright, so that's what it means is that our answer or the result will be the c root of the base a raised to power what? B. Now for example, I'm giving 2 raised to power half, that is 1 over 2. This will be equal to 2 is the square root, then the base is here, and I have my what? My power 1 here. Now in writing square roots, we don't put the 2 inside. That's why you are not seeing any number there. But what it means is the square root of what? 2. Of course, you know, we can skip out this one if we want to. Alright. So another example is 3 raised to power 2 over 3. Alright. So this will be equal to, the root is the denominator of this exponential, so that we have the cube root, that is 3, of the base, that is this other 3 here. Then raised to power, the power is what? Is 2. So this is our result. So you can simply say you have the cube root of, this is 3 raised to power 2 is 9. So that becomes our results. Alright, that's for the fractional index law. Now let's go to another law. We are going to look at the negative index law. Now for the negative index law, it says if we have a base that is raised to the power negative power, okay, that this will be as the same as writing 1 all over a raised to power b. So what happens is, like, this minus here is giving us our 1 all over, then our base here is a, and our power there comes here, that is b. But this time the b is now what? Positive. Are we together? All right. Now this will be, let's give example. If we have 2 raised to power minus 3, we are going to have it to be 1 all over 2 raised to power what? 3. Of course, which you can still write as 2 times 2 times 2. If you want to expand further, then you have 1 all over 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is what? 8. So our answer is 1 over what? Over 8. So we have another example, 5 raised to power minus 3, okay, or let's say minus 4. Then this will be 1 all over 5 raised to power what? 4. Now positive. So that we have it to be 1 all over 5 times 5 times 5 times what? 5. Alright. So if you times 5 times 5, 25, times 5, 1 to 5, times 5 again, it should be 6 to 5. So that becomes our answer. So that is for the negative index law. So we have other laws that might be helpful, okay, but we are going to stop here for this tutorial video. I think these are the major laws that we need in indices. Okay, so once we are okay with this, we go to the next topic. We are going to discuss in our next video, we talk about logarithms, okay, and see how we can solve more problems on logarithms. Okay, thank you very much.